just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Buckeyes offense will have the football first. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football. One of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Quarterback making checks. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Looking left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. This move just oozes confidence, going for it on 4th down from their own side of the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. Inside the 35. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the 1st.
He's got it and still on his feet. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Offense set on 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Looking to buy time. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football.
down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get him. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Fired in from the red zone. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defined by explosive pass plays.
Yeah, and you can call yourself whatever you want. A lot of people claim different things like wide receiver U, but when you look at Ohio State in the past several years, going back 10 years probably, you could pick.
Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He'll start this drive firing. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating an explosive play.
Looking downfield, it's Sayem. Get it out on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. They've got it down to the 32. First and 10 coming. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
The Buckeyes with the first and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And he misses. How about that, man? Like, it seems like everything he's thrown so far has worked, especially down here. He's already got 2 touchdown passes against this defense. So, guys, I'm kind of surprised when he misses down here.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. Here comes the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. One final play before the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Pressure coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Badgers will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Got it near midfield. He's going to get loose. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Unloads it left. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. Fourth time we've seen this guy punt it today. A high kick trying to pin them deep. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They'll start this drive going to the air. Find space on the right. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. That's reeled in. It's Graham. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
And the Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Caught close to the marker. It's Porter. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Ohio State. And with the... They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly...
There he goes. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. The Buckeyes have a lot of options on second and inches. Quarterback making adjustments. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. He's got it inside the 30.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also
headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. With the run on first and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The Buckeyes in the hurry-up. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
The Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Back to pass, it's Edwards. Under fire. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Can't hang on, he muffs it. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just about 30 seconds to go, and you want to score, but the last thing you need to do is give up a cheapie. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Smith. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one. And all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over.
He'll take a shot. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
And the Buckeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Grabbed over the middle, it's Porter. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And the try is no good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Madison. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's head back to a great scene there in Camp Randall.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. We're just about ready to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Nothing went right in that first half in the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first was
Turning it on. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
What a great play call offensively. Taking the shot, you flip the field, and now you better get those red zone play calls ready and dialed up.
The Badgers trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of...
Into the house. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. Dropping back, it's Sayin. That's caught. It's Porter. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play. Bringing it back. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. And the offense is out on the field with a first and goal. Caught in the backfield, it's Anthony. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Back to pass. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Badger! Fit it in the window for the score. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. On the ground, it's Peoples. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Going with the ground game left. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Back to throw, it's Sayin. Wide open downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend him.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
Breaks into the open. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Yeah, this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance of coming back, they better get physical and stop the run, because right now, this offense is having their way.
Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Wood took everything on defense. Just get that guy down on the 1-yard line. He is a monster, Dave.
And if this offense, Jesse, is going to keep doing that, you better bring in reinforcements on that defensive line. Get some big boys, because they're about to punch this thing in the end zone.
The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. This quarterback part of their running game. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the 4th quarter. They barely allowed over 100 yards passing.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. At the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. To the air, it's Sayin. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking downfield on first down. Complete to the right. Touchdown, Ohio State. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Gets the nose of the ball to the 25. Give him 1.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. A strike downfield. Oh, he's got some space. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute that.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10.
Get out of here with a W offense.
They want that clock to run. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. And the Buckeyes are in the hurry-up.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Snagged in the middle. It's Porter. Lots of running room. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their... Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. To the air. It's O'Neal. Got it in the middle. It's Brooks. There he goes. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40.
And these are these moments as a defense, like, you're just trying to get out of the game. We're rotating, we're subbing, like, we've stopped them all game long. Like, they can run the football right here. The biggest thing is the clock ticking, us getting out of here with the dub, and really, everybody staying healthy. And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing seat on third down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Here's a heat. Unleashes one deep. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. After this, it'll be a wrap. To the air, it's O'Neal. Throws toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so